Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Imad Khan. I hope you all are doing good. So let's continue our Salesforce admin series. So today topic is data security in Salesforce. So before moving this topic, I just wanted to know again what is user management and what is user in Salesforce. So anyone who is using Salesforce or then he or she is user that particular R. Let me just show you some things about users so that you can understand much better user. So you can see that there are 4 to 5 users are visible in my org, and you can find that that is Imad Khan. I am the system admin of this org particular. If you open your org, you can find the system admin profile in front of your name. Okay, let me just open that user, particular user. You can see that there are all the details, all the required details that is mandatory that comes under user. Like you can see that there is a time zone coming, there is a locale coming, which language you are using that or that is also coming. Here something that I already explained you what is profile. We'll see in a minute again. Profile is system admin, like you are the admin of that particular org, and there is a license, user license. You can find that Salesforce. Like I already told you, role is not mandatory for each profile. Without assigning role, you can create a profile, custom profile. So everything is, you can notice that under this there are some assignments are there. We'll see one by one. When you auth means when you are login and the time last user count, how much time you have logged in and how much time you logged in is revoked. All the things are comes under this login history. You can find that in your org also. All the things are available under the user. If I open a different user, if I open a different user, let me just open this and find that this is not a system admin profile, chatter free user, and the license is chatter free. Like if you want to know how much license you can use of like Salesforce or user, so just search here mm, information. Click on that company information. Like there is another thing, user license. You can see that here Salesforce integrations is all the user license that you can use in your user while creating. Total license is 1, used 0, so remaining 1. Like Salesforce 2 used 1, I 1 is available. I can create a one user and I can use one license. After that, if I am creating the another user, I can't use the third. And third user I can't use the Salesforce license because it is only because Salesforce free version only providing this type of service. Yeah, permission set license, all the things comes. You can check in your org. Okay, That thing I just wanted to know you. Let's move our current topic, that is data security. Data security is very critical for for each and every aspect. Like in data is very critical for every organization. So how we maintain the Salesforce data in our org, like if you are learning or practicing within our own systems, you will you you have just created one org and that is free, totally free org, and you have all the access, whatever you wanted you can do. But if you are working for any company, they will provide their custom org with their all the security and permission sets that you can use this much things. Don't have a liability there ki you will create all the things here, because data is very critical for every organization. In IT, everything works around the data. So every company maintain that data. So you have to understand all the security aspects in Salesforce. So to provide a security model that satisfies numerous unique real world business cases, Salesforce provides comprehensive and flexible data security model to secure data at different levels. Like step by step, we will see all the things. Like when we started our Salesforce journey, first of all, we have just created our org. So first we see the level org level security. Then we created the object in our Salesforce org. So we will see the object level security. Then we created the field under that object. Then then we will see after that field level security. After that we created the record. So we'll see the record level security. How we can secure all these things in Salesforce. So organization level security. Under this security, it decide when and from where user can access the system. Like many companies, many foreign companies and their branches are outside the India, but people are working from India itself. So they will provide the user access with like with location and time. After after uh, there they provide they have provided that range, you can't access that all. Okay, then IP restriction. They limit the IP address from which user can log in. Like if you change the IP address, you can't access that particular org. This level of security they will provide. Login access. Like if you put the wrong password two times, three times, your account will be locked. Like if anyone want to crack your or any hacking guy want to hack your systems and he's trying some password, after one to two the limit they provide, the account will be locked, your org will be locked. Password policies, like if you create your if you change your password, so they provide some suggestion for a strong password, so that hacker can't identify or hacker can't get access your org easily. Okay, I think this is clear now. Moving forward, object level security. So in our org, we saw in our previous video how to create an object. So now we will see how to secure that object. Who will access that object? will not access all these things. Before allowing a user access, Salesforce first verifies that the user has permission to see objects of that type. Like Salesforce first want to understand that particular user have a access or not to see that object. We can control object level permission for both like standard object and custom objects. You can set permissions for a particular object. We also can set the permission for a single or particular object. We can we can give the permission like view, create, edit and delete any records of that object. For these things, how we will do all these things, all this permission using profile and permission set. I will explain once again profile and also see what is permission set in Salesforce. Okay. After that, what is field level security? I'll explain you later because for field level security and object level security will using same profile and permission set. That's why I will explain once after I complete this part field level security. So you can restrict access to certain fields in Salesforce even if user has object level access. Like in object level, we give that permission like this particular field we can't, this particular user will not able to delete this particular field, but we can restrict the access using field level security. Can make a field visible to a particular user and can hide that from another user. We'll see in a demo, then you can get a more clarity. An admin can provide read and write permission for individual fields. Like I am the admin of my app, I will provide all the, this user can read this, all this data, this user can update this, all these things. So I have that opportunity, I have that power. I can give all the security access for all individual users. Field level security can be controlled using profile and permissions. Let's see profile and permission set. A profile is a collection of settings and permissions. Profile is a collection of settings and permission. Let me just show you what I'm talking about. Profile, let me just open the system admin profile. Okay, this is the system admin profile. What definition says? A profile is the collection of setting and permission. You can see that custom app settings, tab settings. You can edit all these things. Administrator settings, standard object permissions, custom object permissions. Okay. All this setting comes under profile. Profile setting determine which data user can see and permissions determine what can use to do with that data. Like which data you will able to access and using that access what you can do with that data that permissions allow you. And profile can be assigned to a many user, but like one profile we can assign multiple users, but A user can have only one profile at a time. I already showed you while explaining user. A user have only single profile, like there have system admin, Salesforce chatter. I already showed you. To create a new profile, you have to clone an existing profile. For creating a new profile, we will see in demo, we have to clone the existing profile. Okay, let's see what is permission set. Permission sets enable administrations to grant additional permission and access to user beyond their profile setting. Like if a user have create or edit access, so and user want to delete access for a for like for a for particular project or particular requirements they have. So we using permission set we can that access we can add that access for particular user. Like we will create one permission set and we will give that access and we will assign that permission to a particular user. Am I clear? Yeah. Okay. They allow administrator to extend user privileges. That's what I am talking about. For a specific task or to grant access to certain records, object or functionality. Okay, I think it is very clear now. There is another thing that is permission set groups. Administrator can create a permission set group to bundle related permission sets together. Like I have two permission sets. I don't want to give one permission sets to the same user again and again. So what I can do, there is a permission set group. I can assign all the permission sets to a permission sets groups. Then I can easily assign that permission set group to the particular user, making it easier to assign multiple permission at once. That's it. As simple as that. Let me just explain you with one demo, with one example, all these things. Permission sets, profile, what we are doing, everything. Okay. First of all, verify that your org is having two user created with Salesforce license. User using Salesforce license, there is no user. One second, let me just check. What is the license? Yes, admin has Salesforce license. Let me just check. Back another user. What was the license? Salesforce. Okay, we have a two user that is their license is Salesforce. We are good to go. Okay. What is the requirement next? Second user must have standard profile. Standard user profile. Let me just standard user. Let me just change that profile. Profile must be standard user. Okay. Now create a one profile. What to do? Create a one profile using the clone standard user profile. How to create a profile? See that. Click on new. Clone the standard user profile. Which one? Standard user profile. Okay. And give the profile name demo. very pretty clear. Our new profile is successfully irrigated. That is demo user. Now what to do? Assign demo user profile to our second user. Let me just assign the profile user. Just change their name. Test profile. What we have to do? Demo that we have created demo user. Okay. Save. Okay. Admin test. For testing purpose, we have just created this user. For creating a user, like I have already created one user, so I have just edited that user. You can create a user for while clicking new user and fill all this thing, first name, last name, alias, email, and simply just save. So your user will be created. Okay. Now what to do? Change the object level security on demo user profile. Okay. We have a profile demo user. What we have to do? We have to change the we have to change the object level security. Okay. We have a demo that profile. Yeah. Go to the custom objects. What we have to change on account object found object restrict edit and delete access. Edit and delete access. Okay. We have restrict the edit and delete access. Now that user can't able to edit and delete the records. Save. Click on save. Now click on edit to activate your user. So here is one checkbox for active. You click on that and save. You will see that there is no login button is coming. How I will test that particular user have that access or not. So on here search login in access policy. Click on that and administrator can log in as any user. Just check that checkbox and save. Now you can log in as any user. You can see that login button is we are successfully logged in as a test user. Now check that user can able to delete or edit the record or not. We have restricted the user on account record. So first of all just create a one record so that we can validate our inputs. ABC save. Now that user can't able to edit or delete that particular record. You can see that no edit option is there because we restrict that user on account object that that test user can't able to edit or delete the record. If you click on account, can't see the delete option is no action available. You can't because we restrict that access. If you click on the opportunity object, you can test that. If you create a one record, PQR, close, give all the mandatory field, save. You can see that their edit option is coming. You can edit that record. You can edit the close date also. If you want to delete that particular record, you can also delete that record. Now you can see that how we are easily handling all the objects or records, all things using security model. Now we'll see the field level security. Click on profile under the same demo file. What is the requirement? We will restrict the view and edit access on the particular field under account object. That is the industry field on the account object. Okay. So under the account object, click on view. Under the industry field, you can see that under the industry field, we will revoke all the access, restrict all the access. Under the industry field, yeah. So that user can't able to the read access or the edit access. Both the access we will restrict that. Click on save. Now when you log in that test user, you will say that that particular field will be not user can't user can see that. Click on login. Now you will see that under the account object you will not able to see the industry field. Folder search industry, there is no industry field because we restrict the access of view and edit both. So now we understood the object level security and field level security, how to play with profiles. Now we will see permission set. What is the use of permission set? Like we already as I already explained you, permission set is the additive in nature. What this means? This means we will use permission set for giving more access to the For giving the delete access to the test user, create one more permission set. Search permission set. Okay. Click on new. Demo PS2. Salesforce. License must be Salesforce. And click on save. Okay. You also. For saving the permission set, go to the object setting. Click on account. Click on edit and give the delete permission. Okay. Delete. Click on save. Go to the manage assignments and add this permission to the test admin user so that it is available. Sign. Done. Now log in with the test user and test that. Go to the account object. Yeah, you can delete the, you can see that delete option is come. Now you can delete the record. Previously this option is not come. You can delete the record. Yeah, here you can see that we have successfully deleted the record. So in this way I have explained all the things related to the permission sets, profiles, org level security, object level security, field level security. We'll see the record level security in next video. If you are new to the channel, do like, subscribe, comment, and hit the bell icon. Thank you. We'll see you in next video.